ana Ghana fobre medasi no mawe
Meso medasi anyumre so be Johnny en ewo dwumadi so de wadwenkyere e baa 0551744556 and 0208552440 friend be Johnny en na yentie onso wadwenkyere ewo koma me ne wadi no kakra yi ho ba bia Ghana edri sa na ye pe no ana se esese yesesa sana ye nam so no se de be ye bebo amoma etimi etumpon. Hello, good evening. Hello. Nah, Mentineka. Hello, good evening. Mentineka. Kofi Mentineka. All right. 0551744556. Hello, good evening. Okay. And Kofi aye. My infa course nisi. I'm say lines no. Edru baby ana aye no ho bibi ho. But all the same. Yeah, to asoda suti hot 93.9 FM. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, kwajo sapona sabebi.
Kwajo.
Parliament won say o fe omo say omo si omo duma. Number 1, exactly amadu ye baako. Omo je lan kusa amadu ye baako. Ba nyansa ambre sum Ghana de e di se so much. E di se kenye be tumi na kenye so baba o be yi a so yeyi. E ti yo sa we dey boy why kwajo.
Kwajo medase. Yamin so bad. Akasemadi na abo nonson. What so 80 hot 93.9 FM. Dwene Ho Bio ene dwumadi no bi dingere kwame obensa kode junior na medikan aka kire dada se wo dwumadi so anwumre mene mpanimfo miensa a omunimde kwachiri wo amanyosemu na eba bedi enkomo my Honorable Timothy Atta Boade Awotrim, a former member of Parliament for Busa North, on the ticket of the NDC. Honorable Ewufiduemo Hanomo, na you heard him say Solomon Owusu from the camp of the Movement for Change, a national communication team member. Obeba Beka Yansa Ewufiduemo Hanomo na yatwetwe enkomo Kwesi Botri Junior Esquire, a national communication team member of the NPP. You heard him say Kwesi enso ebeba na yatwetwe enkomo na anumrei ensema egupruti a yebedi ho enkomo no de dikan efri omampani dada John Dramani Mahama a wagina ewo NDC amanyuko ni di mu se 7 December 2024 yentuni tiriso aba na omeye president ewo omamu bio for the next 4 years ne campaign ase na wode akwakotu edwase ohwese de dokono akra kenke enkran dokono ene fanti kenke sade entaw na meken sade dokono boasi aye den wo mamu afa no a ekire pefe se amamuo no a ekoso sisi Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia eyemu vice president na all president Ghana for nto ne tuso aba na omaye president ewo mamu no enkoye kra eye economy no na aye den enti amadokono bo na unkura 5 cities unkura 6 cities unkura 7 cities a akra kenke edo kon a unya bi ni na onya mokushito aguso te unkura 5 cities unkura 6 cities 7 cities a fanti kenke awia bi okwan do na so okope baako bi no ape tomatoes apo meko green wine bi no ape wo sardine bi di aka ho no afa chire ho aba oba wabeti agon unkura 5 cities 6 cities 7 cities a enta odokono unya bi nto wukuru ha ni nyina ya amamu no kwa enko yentia anumere yebedi eho enkomo ewa afidie so na Martin Amidu enso de nanu atumbi a okasa se Speaker of Parliament court ruling na odiaba efa 4-seater speaker make announcement say enam ne members of parliament occupy such seat na yenti ya declare vacant no say when tie Supreme Court aka no na wamfa anya adwuma ebe yensen na hwada honum mfie petepepe a entimem pepada emfri Ghana abakosemu enti Speaker of Parliament ebe tie no atie ni ye no bibia onye na nim ye na on pepa sa de ni mfiri wokra na nchirima ama matimdi se obai ebe speaker of parliament na sabisei e na obetwa to ho no mo eba ne saa it's not na asoya hwa abato so nso abogana fo nyina no ho ba se enche bia in fact sisi ameka se kura na wa hyase a obedi distributu ballot no a papers no a ye de beto aba afi no eno nso ka yenkomodi a ye bidi no ho na meka say honorable Timothy Atabuadi awotrim honorable mpacho say edino manya no correct on
no correct but you've done well because sometimes a man will bring poor Marco when several times no more didn't pay na more the faso. Mr. Wanyano, I think this is your first time.
Yeah, this is my first time of hearing this.
So you have done
wonderful name.
Yes. It is Timothy Atabuade. I want him. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as antiphone to me kase Atabuedi. Just to get it nearer the pronunciation.
Yeah.
You know why are there?
Medase.
Why are there?
Medase ba. E betimi agina se de otwere ma me no nso. The man the boy.
Actually, but I won't tear him no one truly. I don't know so no me huna de kronti a onya no wrong. Because no dey me na call aye adwuma chentino. And mostly I don't know why they eliminate the N. It's I won't tear him. I would tear him. No, there's an N missing. Because it is between the O and then the T. No, it's a N. Now I won't T rim.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir, for coming. Next time, menyani.
Next time,
menyani.
Say be na practice. If you put you under the 1 year no practices, so thank you for huna na afano so.
All right then. Yes. Yesha se na yenni enkomo na mami ma 2 minutes na yenhwe se other members no ebetimi ayusu 2 minutes na ba beka ye ho a na yenhwe so far how is the campaign going from the NDC's camp?
It's going well, my brother. Yeah, say chianya me say me chia tiefo na nda nyankopon ase. So far so good. The mercy of God has often located us during the campaign. In your assembly, be a community, be a beacon. So a man for G, they come out to listen to the message. Our manifesto of resetting the country and building the Ghana we want has been accepted by the people of this country. Be able to be across the length and breadth. I'm saying 2 weeks now on northern region because we met the people who came. I've been going around in the Volta region. Yameboa next week Mbesanko. The people are encouraging us. You're ready. And the campaign too has been made easier because you see, I know. To me, a lot of people are more outside. No, they know what is happening in the country. They don't need you to come and explain to them.
Okay.
Because the cost of living, what is happening to them, you don't need a magician to tell you. Also, I want to mean to be like no so. So we will never come. I change your match. Because the home back to said here. Na Ghana 80 years ahead of my MPP.
And the NDC is confident. Say come December 7th.
Yes, we are certainly confident. We are certainly confident and. We think that God is also on our side. We also think that even the MPP for now, happy about their own government, are also on our side. And as of now, if you look at all the opposition political parties, we are well organized and prepared to step into the shoes. More
busy on the hardship in the economy.
And now, certainly we have solar the manifesto now go on. We are candy one was
indeed the manifesto no
we've hammered on the 24-hour economy. We said it several times. MPP know flabber and kwan almost we have told them what a 24-hour economy is. In fact, Marty a man for baby I can say one I say and see that is even why you should do it. You should do it because it has never happened. Why should we always go and take second-hand policies and come and do them? We should have originality in our thinking.
Okay.
So it is even incumbent on Ghanaians that we should be giving thumbs up for bringing something that has not happened when the world will copy from us. We shouldn't run away from tough policies that will reset this country and put the country, on a pedestal.
Okay.
We should be moving. We should be moving with critical and innovative thinking to bring up policies that has never happened. So I'm happy that the MPP said they've never heard and they don't understand it. It means it's a good policy. Good policy confuses people who ought to know and they don't know.
But says we have
to progress about 20-30
since when?
Since we handed over to this to Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the bomb. Oh, my brother. Nemane does. Nemane does because we share a night now, even the economy itself. The economy is a junk status. Have we moved forward? The infrastructure, have we moved forward? From every sector, unemployment is at 14.7%. Your city is at 17%. Are we going forward?
17 cities.
17 cities. The cost of fuel is 15 cities per liter, when it was 14 per gallon. Inflation, as Meno Kanyum Breno, is 22%. Which part of taxes? 40 taxes. Clear one car, 17 or 19 taxes on it. A pad, a dear amount for girls the year, 15 taxes are on that pad. These are just Nyama that will take you around. The cost of ice water is 50 pesos. This bottle of about 3 cities. So almost every sector needs to be reset. Needs to change.
Does it mean say NDC ba abeyi taxes ya o kan nyina na say
let's say I cut tax didn't we talk about removing winning some
winning the first time I would
the OT and will remove the e-levy tax na be twago. You were saying what do you call it, the betting tax, and will reduce the cost of doing business. Interest rates must come down.
Now, e-levy betting tax okay. Dr. Muhammad Baumianso, I can watch them so bad.
Or say on no power, say I don't know about power. Because he's the head of the economic management team. In fact, why would the tax even be brought for the first time? No catcher say, yeah, baby, tax mo. Yeah, you see production. Because taxes are it's a lazy man way of doing business. Beyond that, taxes are just killing people. And then when in doubt, when I catch you, one of my brothers was when in doubt, check the exchange rate. You on the cars actually, guy. This year exchange rate you can compare a 4 cities to $1 to 17 cities to $1. So the taxes are a nuisance, Even me and Mbapa. No, what did they say? Tesla. So now okay, because it was a nuisance tax. But Eslam why you lose over 30 billion, your friend is saying, cities as income. And come you see Eslam said the Ankasitiana, and we have energy sector levy, energy sector debt, and we even have energy sector levy.
Yeah,
we have baller tax, we have COVID tax. And these are burdensome taxes. Taxes are and from Punto, but it's like a block. If you look at the economy today, if you say what $10,000 and then I'll be changing to cedi, you need 170,000 Ghana cedis. If you have $10,000, you would need 40,000 Ghana cedis. Just 8 years down the line, the cedi depreciated at our time just 9%. So, now we share countries, even developing countries, is the economic issues that people are. It's the bread and butter issue, the cost of cement, the cost of water, electricity, just the bills.
Now, this government is also saying, say, Oba and Wabomodi introduced free SHS. Now, Ansana, Yadia no beka onoma, Mema Kwesi Botri Junior Esquire. Or a national communication team member of the NPP, Akwaba, Wabe John in. Kwesi Akwaba. But you have my microphone, Mamina. Yentunka, now deep voice. As always, all hiding.
That's all the enemy. Who picture now the end? Who can another picture? First partner in a flag bearer picture. You are can you remember that picture?
Yeah, I do remember.
You remember that picture now, infant?
I mean, who is?
Who's that picture now?
Now kind of nado. At the end of the kind of nado.
You don't hear that type of picture.
On Sen Nado.
But one picture now. When the first pictures of Nanado by now Teko, he won the flag bearer on any Alan call. Top Kufon.
Yeah.
That was his in the first picture. No, and I'm a picture. They won't go change. I know changes that picture. Be doing a maybe a picture. No.
My Kwesi, how is the campaign going from the NPP's camp? Are you confident? Say 7 December, Ghana for Besa to Amos. What I say?
I mean, me that say me want me akunya ya babetina ha. Ye bedin komo na dedi kan me fa nchia kese ma na me fa nchia kese ma nua pani me wo fa onobo atabode. Ni obi bia oti bia na me ka say NPP campaign dey you so.
Okay.
Me say Numere vice president of Ashanti region anopa and ranopa wo share the Catholic bishops of Ashanti region yomudin kita honia medin komo. In campaign the Yeguso, in fact, to share by way, I've always said, sir, for President Kufuado, a buying way, a buying beer in the Fourth Republic, a year Jumapa, a buying beer about a year Juma. In fact, it would be unfair to say, sir, a buying biba or babeda.
Sir Jumapa wasn't another damn Kufuado, ye, Enna, Utisi Montinswa, Ghana for Zumu. Where a funny as anyone.
Ghana for so moon who you might be away.
There, Nanado Danko for
But your question I'll be Mentia say.
Now, oh, Cassa
Ghana for so moon where you might
almost moon. Yes,
but the Mentis Ghana for a Cassa 7. They be on our because the Ghanaian people appreciate President Kufuado a year Juma. In fact, 2 weeks ago, Nami wa Bono region, Kwanya President Kufuado a year. From time ekopie banda unprecedented. It's usually Ghana once a lot of people feel say Ghana nenuane circle makola tudu ablekuma dansoman weja enye no nkwane Ghana. I agree say Accra Hana the capital of the country, but I go the smallest cities in this country. Accra is one of them. Accra just that very populated, but ejuma ekoso when sprinters, meaning the last time I found sprinters road. When we fly over President Kufuado, I construct when we fly over no. Good. One of a Juma President Kufuado what time in Sokwa you see new district hospital under the leadership of President Kufuado. What takwa issue you see new district hospital. Me commissioning be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kubia somewhere last month. And Honorable Mekuduka. I was there. I observed it. In Jumani there, in fact, Okobono region, tomato factory, I see Hone, cashew processing factories, I see ne Juma Koso, Oko Western region, in Kwanya Yaye, Western region, Oko Home Poho, Juma Koso, Oko Takrade interchange, it's almost done. I mean, Oko Tamale interchange, I see Obeche be here, interchange ayesi wo ho. In fact achimota insawo mpokwase interchange so ayesi wo nti edwuma de ye bi. I also had opportunity say may engage the youth of this country. We have visited various secondary schools. Minia I am a argument be say benum ka say President Kufuado Dubai won see secondary school bia sa argument in the no care. Wasibi Abomosu STEM Senior High School. I mean the pictures are there. I can even send them to you now. Producers are show Abomosu STEM Senior High School at the university. I was see very ultra modern secondary
from
school.
Start to finish.
From start to finish, we have built 5 of the STEM schools from start to finish. Uko East Legon here, Elko Underbridge Hona, baby Indian full school. Me person me go school in the advertamo. You see, new TVET school from start to finish is about 80% to 90% complete. Ultra modern TVET. Juma dia yayebi. Ye born to in 2016. Ye kase Ghana for who ye mobo na se omodi abenwane maya. Ye be free senior high school. I admit say free senior high school. Maybe the implementation hasn't received 100% efficiency, but 75 to 90% efficiency there in Saka. And you see, yeah, free senior high school no. The challenger ne wo ho ne say felt say your secondary schools no was here expanding infrastructure. NDC 4 by almost e-blocks. I am one of the people that commend they say e-blocks are one of the monumental and very brilliant educational infrastructure NDC say. But me you see the truth do baby me banamiti o say do baby Ghana for say kind no kure kire ho. No kure wo ne say nem collab no they don't want the e-block schools. Yeah, school placement say ye mianam nketo a secondary schools. My colleagues at here ne wankasa me pacho why na afre say up school placement akọ e-block school. Sometimes let us be very fair to ourselves. Me obi am frame me say up placement akọ e-block. Obi afre up prempe, up atimota, up St. John's, up Pope John's, up Wesley Girls. So such Gen Z's near mianam nketo we abe omo pe the existing secondary schools no and I den and akọ. Enti President Akufo-Addo in the cabinet tenants no more say no. Secondary schooler. These kids will not want them because they want the existing senior high school, the St. Monica's and the schools now at 10 years the idea no. Enti what Abai we decided to obey and say we expand infrastructure in the existing senior high schools into Prempe College. You see 12 unit classroom blocks. I expanded on more dormitories. I expanded on more dining hall. I expanded on more teaching and learning materials. And more, it is a first. Prempe College, it's me for nipa 1,000. Well, SS1, as I say, more for nipa 2,000, for nipa 2,500. That is the intention. By way, say or the be implement senior free senior high school policy. Oko St. John's, I war. Achimota here Trobo constituency and Kumasi High ya expanding infrastructure ho Kumasi girls you see girls dormitory it's dining hall and mom we see classroom block oko fancy payment this are all the existing senior high schools in here are buying AC infrastructure to make sure say a bit more accommodating students here no Abai we born to but
still there's double track ongoing.
That is what I'm telling you, say because the numbers have doubled under Abambia NDC Abaya HM. And I say, I mean, let's say in 2016-2015.
And I say when the double track timelines say
OSHA enrollment rate. The question is that what has necessitated the double track system? Let us look at the problem and let us find a solution to the problem. OSHA enrollment rate in 2016 now it doubled in 2017, and in the enrollment rate in 2017 doubled in 2018, it doubled in 2019. And as and when I hear the enrollment rate in 2023 is not the same enrollment rate in 2024. Akwanenim significantly. So what did the American say? And day in day out in enrollment rate in economy as a result of the policy now abano. And this policy, I am one of the people that I am very passionate when I'm speaking about education. Because education, of course, secondary school, my brother, I can tell you, say, if you do a survey, 90% to 98% of the students don't even know what the ideology of NPP and the ideology of NDC or the ideology of any political party. They are just there to acquire education because most of these young people are between the ages of 12 to 16 or 17.
Alright.
Most of them ain't do about to a stage come take the ideology of politics as into a banu education there and yeah baby I am a person media politics because a year for yen na essential a sebu yen na yetri.
Thank you
manu okay
let us say ma Solomon Owusu Akwaba.
Yeah, come.
That's it. Bibi aboko there.
Kwame.
Yasesha.
Die ewo mu nyina ne se nyame de wa ene de awie. Na me be medi traffic so 2 hours. When it chance se diesel liter 15.43 that say amemo for tanta no mo to fuel no mo sam ye di traffic ni ahye. Na abem penifo de omkura de coupon etata so bondo no mo dia mo ma gas. Na mo chile na meme ebre ale tibere nche mu aden efri ura lanchemanti ho e de bra wo tiefo in 23 days time no ye benya obi o ye honest competent workaholic obi a nyamsro Kristo su ewonimu obi a na nyam eshren aye fer ura alanjon ko ye chermanti na wababidi omai enim
campaign ko say mo
campaign ye de minim candidate or ye campaign esin royal chairmanti ye de ye kwa ko engofo na so Yes, started with market tour.
The last time na me tete say asemo campaign nyina no mo attention nyina the Ashanti region. Is that the case?
David. Sana go for. Ashanti region is stronghold. Tisana beba no. But ye campaign o Ghana fa nyina getos. We me free a mesa koto aso night campaign. And you baby I mean o ka say rural and chamanti wa half one. Half region. Boniface ewo sirim. Hosting ewo Bono East. Short ma say or henin to mo so enne mo voter. Enti Alasa Samari former Upper East regional minister ewo Upper East. Ya chiche mo a obia ye ne dwuma ye ne 1-on-1 ye ni wo mo no ye
I think from all these areas no response from Ghanaians not to say
oh massive only Ghana for nipa du kasa emotion eso mo pensesa not just insesa impuntu ebebo mabrabum because believe you me Asante mante me no ka say nipa 1 million do maka poverty threshold no so ohia dunku we awe okosire mu a eya akona 100,000 enti oman no ehia obi obeba wodi nwuma no beba na mmabunu enya bia de aye enye wasefem nyon won say last 3 weeks Ghanaian Times eso about time what me enyi say awa kwadata kaba akoton 300 cities. That is the state of Ghanaian economy yenni no kurema ye ho oman no aye de ma Kufuado ne ba omia no omase no
na sena alankojo chiramatika
fantastic no ka ho ese moninti no bia woni din di kojo chiramati ever ne de ma no trade and industry and it is only me begin home komo trade and industry ministry ni ahweso bo ne ho modi anaso wa mon ho modi so wa mon ho modi na de so bo na de abon esa so we trade and industry minister untumi nkoji interior asemonka untumi nkoji defense asemonka finance asemonka nemo trade holiday obetumi aka ho nsem and into Alpha Ranger your Africa Continental Free Trade Area edanka karaka is your ye di dwama ho short mass here 296 factories at various stages of completion and san ofra memu and okranya mamu a itimodin and ye jai no and o implement in fully kabana factories e wo ahodo e wo ke edutwem so short mass here why export development policy ama abaya so mo hwesu ya wakase by 2030 also Ghana tunya between 25 to 30 billion from our non-traditional exports and also and wakofa the automotive development policy was an yesheka asokrumwa 5 leading automobile companies and then Nissan car bia behu bia wa hano ekrumwa ne yesheka Volkswagen bia behu bia han yesheka Toyota Hilux bia behu bia ekrumwa eyowura lanchemanche na kasa ana tena ne toso ano tro sa say minister bia tena ne toso actual policy anyhow but do na lazy
and you have credit in the malan chamati so to be yes idea
why yes adwuma no
and na credit ben de bema the no your president at that time
then
na credit ben yem fama the no your president at that time
a policy like one district one factory NPP manifesto Roland Chamati the true all the trade policies in there take it from me and all the shame say you buy one district one factory now you buy ya house and implement one district one factory no ano mampani Kufuado ne Mahmoud Bawumia ejiko share the presidency woni maami bi a very gift to hene kunadu
but why Asante Achem South Asante Achem South
gaso Kufuado no na deputy trade minister fa no deputy to Alan John Kojo Chiramante ye pese ye chi policy di floral Chiramante dim ye the secretariat one district one factory secretariat e ko share the office of the president ase me tie me the proposal proposal me de ko na me se be bolt and nut be produce bi okruma me ko ye give to hini kure do tia me ka chen straight because makaka na proposals and for dia ko mienu pe ye ba be chi plantain chips and abo fruit we factory ade ba be yi ohia free o ero tino na wontumi nye Kufuado mu hu se eya asay no ansana oral and chamati omote na se there is no way between one district one factory and share trade and industry ministry Exim Bank NDC for the kofa ba there is a reason why the Exim Bank no operate under the trade and industry ministry na nkofo for proposals ma no mu wi a sika wo hia ye de kwakoya on to me crown direct say onko sa bank we na onko je sika fanship ye pe chairman gure ni masinti no abayi baya no yi ko share finance ministry ase ene to hwe ye GTP ni mu a oral chairman ka bibi wa all these things are the problems we nya no abemu na inform sa GTP o hwe ministry so be create o jemi
in a minute na ye ba
in a minute was say obey Ministry of Finance, Economy, Trade and Industry. And you know the terrible experience in this abai and the information ministry. Say as a Minister of Trade and Industry, say what born home model, say what the policies about, say what the business community share, our money business proposals. Now want to mean yes, come from more warm. Oko Finance Minister working for that, what can any so? Ye mafia oral and chamante. And then say ye kase ye car. Wa hwe ya na Ekufuado de Chairmanti ye bie no benyamu chefa nanso no opese oje sanfaso ni bia he is entitled to share in that glory but ye nim se wanyo huo ho
merase but onyu bre benim pani inform yensen na edi enkomo kwesi boche kwesi boche junior esquire National Communication Team member of the NPP, Solomon Owusu, National Communication Team member of the Movement for Change, Alan Kojo Chiramatin, Honorable Timothy Tabuade Awontrim, and so a former member of Busa North NDC side, or Hanuman Yedin Command, and Sema Yeba Dream Hono. First one, the rising cost in the economy, and Martin Amidun, so HSS Speaker of Parliament. Supreme Court decision say wanyantum na odisubea abayensa na hwada hono mo afebo a intimi empepada afi election 2024 isi ashase distribute a ballot no across the nation. Mame start free Honorable former member of Parliament Busa North Honorable Timothy Bacho Yenshase. Any one of the topic.
You first of all, Minia Boche made something about infrastructure I wanted to correct. And that and then the problem we have in the country. You take over from a government, I have projects or I say will continue. And those who are in charge must acknowledge that someone took the place from one place to another. And managing say when I was started from the beginning, share flower over our country. You know it. All of us know that it was John Dramani Mahama that started. And the pillars from the Gifford Road, it was to climb and throw the road over. Everybody knows this thing. Everybody knows. A man yet to say that it was started and completed by Nana Dankwa Ekufuado. And Kesankasa Road, it would have completed long ago. Almost a forensic audit on the road. You see, at the cost now, Kosoro. And I keep saying something, my brother.
What was the cost under John Dramani Mahama and the cost?
I can't give you the cost. I can give you the cost of the Pokwasi interchange.
Okay.
I'll give you that, and I'll give you the rest. But we can get it. It's not anything. Then about President Commissioner, I think they will even mention. Normally, they will mention the cost and so on. I'll give you the other cost. So what I want to say here is that the total envelope of revenue about the Nanadu government on is 1.1 trillion, which included taxes, grant, loans, and everything. When you put the total envelope, that is what. So we expect much more. Acknowledge something he said, that some of the policies now on person because education for instance on person or the politics, and he acknowledged that there was some infrastructure, but we must set the record straight. We should put us in touching now. The sword was it was cut in September. This was the facts about it from parliamentary answer. September 2016, African Development Bank, that the AFD, offered a loan of $83 million. In November 2016, Parliament approved a loan of $83.6 million, and the government of Ghana funding of $11.1 million to bring the total to $94.7 million. The director for urban roads, Mr. Abbas, Mohammed Awulu in an interview. I know so I don't want, but I just want to tell you that the project was there already.
Pokwase interchange.
Because these are the facts of the Pokwase.
Okay.
We tear the president in Kasa, and I would tear Botrabami. I didn't know say when we came, we didn't add a peswa. Yes, I know kai. And when we came, you buy and you fat damba to kumpa and count. Now you increase it to a 4th tier. What it meant was that it was there. They only increased it from a 3rd tier to a 4th tier. But you see, people don't understand. The 4th tier, it was for the expansion of the road from Pokwase to Nsawam. The expansion of the road. The implication was that they were impugning corruption into John Mahama his administration. I had said we see 3-bedroom. Maka say no. The man is on see 4-bedroom. We see 3-bedroom. Na men buy na man fa te kumpo anka ho. But my 4-bedroom. You see the way they do things, where they have to acknowledge. They don't even do that. If it is John Mahama, they don't do it. Where they want to acknowledge it, then they will impugn corruption into it. Check all the interchanges in Ghana. They started from 2nd phase. There were if you want to buy it. It's not even an interchange. It's just an overpass taken from the mosque to the STC and down to join the Bolga Road. It's not an interchange. So you cannot claim it's an interchange. And that's the sign of hydro money. I just want to set this record on the infrastructure. And the media should know this, then I should not be telling you. You understand? So these are the facts of the your friend is saying the Giffard Road, the flower pot, and that of the Pokwase and other inches. The facts are clear. These are parliamentary records and so on. Be that as it may, we thank them they should have completed. If I take over from you as a leader, the people of Ghana want the project to be done. Continue to prosecute me if I've gone wrong. Say the project and the people of Ghana will benefit from there. You understand? So, we are talking about the cost of living. Cost of living there, and because among for multi-dimensional poverty in Asante region, over 900 people. The statistics is clear. Ghana statistical data said last year 8.4 people cannot get a meal to eat in a day. Do you understand? 850 people, as the World Bank stated, they are poverty. That means they were poor, but they were not abject poverty. The statistics is clear, the data is clear. Food shortages by the World Bank. 1.9 million people are facing food shortage by the World Bank. 1.9 million under policy here, planting for food and now you will chrome and the body Everton your friend is saying the Minister of Agric for the first time since the days of the colonial government, they've never used the Minister to sell body. As I talk, no 1.9 million youth cannot be employed because they have no skill. We can go on and on. The statistics speaks louder. Ukujoma. Na tomato no moton say na magi cube na nchine no moton say dawa how much was the cost of dawa. These are things that confront people. Kenke ball wouldn't to see 5 cities no component size no o ma twin the abaso amana ekekra. So it's not the same size that they used to buy 8 years ago. And you see, government when you have so much what we call public goodwill. And Nana Kasa Kache say he has been in this race for the past 40 years. What it means is that government be by were tested the good, the bad, the ugly. So and Kesanka when you the best policies, it should not be coming and be lamenting No, because I started from the days of Nkrumah. He has gone through military government. He has gone through what military government, every constitutional government, and was serving the higher places, decision-making places. Into one they are buying the manual, and you say we use that experience, innovative way to bring us out of poverty. As many who can, we cannot even borrow $1 because the economy is junk. Interest rate is high. Interest rates. Inflation is over 20%. The CD to the dollar, na menu and calf well me cancer over. And yet you and now wouldn't say transportation a katia across everything in this country. The free village back, the transport sir. And the interesting thing is that even the cost of diesel and the wash because the cost of diesel is supposed to be used for good the cutting of a year, then the cost of diesel a cost through. There are so much taxes. When people talk, I can say more taxes in film, then I have to say the taxes, they won't remove the taxes on fuel because it's yielding over 4 billion. So they are not going to remove the taxes, increasing the cost of living and so on. Look at ice water. Look at lorry fare from here to any place. It's going up. There's nothing that is. There's no hope. So, dear John Dramani Bama Kayano, will tear the amount or tear the voters are talking about. Will tear the cost of school fees are up. The cost of electricity, name it, even data and pobeto, and they are year 1212. The cost of data is up. Tell me what aspect is not up. A bro bag never on me. It was around 100. A bro bag, cement bro. How many people have been able to build? Government will buy no more. Their houses were at lintel level. They were on more. So it is. We have to look at show us sitting on the baba. Compare what sitting on say 4 years and 8 years ago. And the most annoying thing is that they said they were changing the economy from taxation to production. No single production. Statistics won't be drew. This is Appendix 1C of the 2023 budget.
But more than 1 minute,
Unemployment level 14%. Inflation, it has gone up. Now the industry grew negative 1.2% in 2023. Appendix 1C of the 2023 budget. Manufacturing grew negative 1%. Construction negative 5%. When a fair human, when Alan Chementon was the Minister for Trade, most of the issues were sent to the presidential special initiatives. You give me job, then you cut me off what I can do. Are you meaning good thing for the people? Look at the cost of one district, one village, one dump. One district. So for me, it is a failure on the part of this government, and they should bow their heads in shame. And so, and yes, if we're in a proper democracy, and yes, and come on timpona, and so much man for them, say, yeah, you mistake. Now, no mind to say they feel almost three. I feel almost they are mocking at us. How on earth can you still be going and asking the people when they give you all the money?
Honorable, thank you.
The economy is junk as I talk to you. No $1 can you borrow.
Let us say. Honorable Timothy, and I would say Nenkano. Council. Yanko.
The woman say, ever rising cost here. Bibi idea dances and your man in abo a cost. It's as factors of production. On your ma a kabuma yet to me a year biane a year new make count in our cost and a tour. I piano kruma VAT in quiet piano was any compound calculation.
No, it's nothing come with the motemo honje you go namuka yes one
w yeah
musu be say
yeah can sa abra ora lanchamante or abemunya no kasa nyumo oko yes statement bi Ghana for that time no monte ase oshia mebunu ana na wo ka kiro say me quote to the verbatim or say I am in government. This is Alan Chavanti speaking. I am in government, but I'm appealing to my own government. Say, if the Ministry of Finance together with the Bank of Ghana will provide guarantees to these banks here where it will unleash their liquidity support to the private sector. Alan Chavanti na ekasa. Sa time na me na che. A policy like one district, one factory. Now, a Ababema guarantees to banks be a bebase or mobile beboa ama se kwa mo na de proposal what the call banker no charge so be ma loan na aba be fam 10%. Say interest rate in 20%. Aba say on for 10%. Now we work here 10%. Say the be ya the interest rate no e be kofom. Na e was a parliament e ratify sa guarantee no. Me no ka say o man twi anye. Anti companies do na obo proposals ya approve ye no. Aban entimi amwa wo. Na when to me amwa sa companies no. Na be na factories let me run effectively. A company like a Kumfi
juice.
The juice na at the pan kwala ne pepa memema omo pepa. Ba me alam die ne de e ma omo e consumer no. Because ne boadi. Ana de bia so be ko school me na de bia masoso mo so sanse mu. Me wa concentrate here enye mangwarai ne boy dey all from the only difference is say interest rate no Kumfi kwaje wo bank no e wo soro taxes I to a wo tua e wo soro electricity ni nsu a wo tua electricity nko abo no ha be you for business na chese amwa around that same time no na ye hie sika de ma one district one factory no if I one district one factory ni ala sika de man ye less than 500 million Ghana cedis Satan ni atam 2.4 billion de question napkum edi napku se obi akọ polytechnic ana university we wie school onya adwuma nye aban se me faw bo so bia ni ama 800 series ene mmere pa Ghana o ha na man
700 series
700 kra why pa na ko university ma many papa atiti wombo rem atue school fees tele na ni be wie school na go no so be na man se tutu a na o si 700 series me wa se get this 2.4 billion eco shares are one district one factory mu and I see the my banks the class counterpart funding na enka private sector no ebetumi akobo besia e wo form na ma cost of production no akofom sa nab kofo ya na mo se mo form because the same private sector be form nyina eno na ama ye nyoma boa de ayede ene kenki hwe kromu ha wo mo do eburo pa se eburo ne de kenki dodo na ye Lebanese fo Ghana fo ne buro na ye do ne no so ukwa adwira Lebanese fo ne India fo no aba bejeje sase no ana mo do ebro nanka aban de me de bia me ka se baby a problem or every problem is money so to me find solutions to problems are ana unyeska ofo bit say Zagabet Facebook edi no unyeska that time we school a me ne your friend say Timo na we school wakwa kudi baby ma fe no mi hu no ye be de ne hyehyɛ ho de onko so ata so that telephone so enye komo to mo tena se a ana obi odinka de ade de friend high five e de buy ni etumi e ma high five ana no tena kire hu se no me de ade friend Facebook ba ni etumi interact a e bebo ode ba nye no wonya muskei obi so hwe se Facebook no se da bi Facebook no enye interactive enough or the WhatsApp buy and enye the WhatsApp issue etinipo na solve that problem wonyeska yati kroma ne hu se aduane bo adini aban bia no enka o policies beye jeto wo se ibeye nnuane bepere agriculture no ebe kosoro and to me say
yeah planting for food and
nanka maybe paper by implementation no enye say yeah planting for food and jobs ni ye pa enye se bo dua no ba ne nko a na ye strategy no wo dua no ba ne wi a e wo say free efuo no ebe krom transportation to say akwan na eba no eye cars wo hia ye kwa kofa ba because okot sehwene tachima mpotemu aduane bo e wo fom enso obankra ha ne bo adi adenti a me transport na me car pass
na se ekwan ho asema wo kan ya enu ntina nam so ama ban no de drip project abai
de drip shade na scandal all first investigation we be no na zoomra yo
what makes it scandal
oh scandal
wa ede na
hwe the cost of sad drip na because me into transport boa omo de saa 2x4 no man de je o man $178 million for Christ's sake. A bit me I establish a company in Bikrawa. I didn't hear who sa. Hwɛ adeɛ fɛ procurement adeɛ di o man nya pa ye twagum adeɛ wei kwa me okɔtɔ a obeto no 1 cedi abanko akɔtɔ a beto 10,000 cedis esan sɛ Ghana ha ye de ato ho sɛ aban adwuma ye mfa nso a ɛnɛ nti oral anchemante as a way of dealing with that problem we ne policy nya yet to say my private sector ni mrem mo mrem because the private sector man no ba mu a won tira wo se besisi no na ban de ujama no a eyen ncheni nkoa short machine enenti ene kenke eboa yedin ana nipa na timu no so say economy no yentumi mma mo ya wo a wo nyini nyina book bi abefa bia ye wo koko o mai mu o se ni ani age ye wo godu o mai mu o se we Singapore bi and so Singapore economy stronger than your economy. Short machine e was say ye buy the base of our economy ye cry in go to the tune of 70%. In no ya no mo kroma ya hwe won gofo abinsifo ne yi won mo a eduru hange betwa dada ni ye local say pharmaceutical company e die ye e dia boama emu abai no mafadipa e no great transformation plan mala so be ya discover oil enya oferi enya otan say oil na ye discover o ha ye de ko Rotterdam o Holland ni akwa akonoa ni asanso dia ba beton ma as refined oil nti crude and enti a liter of diesel ne born in 15 cedis per liter. Gallon no and almost 66 or 67 cedis. Aden even you to mirika and into nipa no koto Bruno de kwa kinki no obe passes our cost no ama yimi no e de no so ye sa petrochemical no fan wona yinya no kromu ano to no aden ti na ya nye to no yi na entumi and refine ebio ye were a lot of byproducts so we refine ya en ka benya no ha fertilizer enya ne de yakua fertilizer every sa your friend say a byproduct of a petrochemical a fuel na mo ye crude nyoma no eno nti by now se koman ye tu anamo a ye fertilizer company ukruma na ye ni ankase yetumi ayede aye fertilizer wo ye saade na one what importation fertilizer so betwa afi ubenya bia ma ukua ye no so ayede akona ni ye bere se oral anchemante ohwe system no a wo hu se anwa ayedi any vegetables ye kraba ukruma pa ukoma kola ni ye omo anwa bia fe okay mano top papa okay ye di ukruma enye papa nse saa ye friend say kubanwa ene nkachenwa edie na so man ye say enwoma dodo no ye import ba kroma no ye be ma Ghana fo no alase omo a ebetumi aya ba kroma ba be say wo solve sa problem na wo solve your economic problem. Okay, that is the only way eduane bo a ye de no ebetumi abafom ya nya ne sa ne de tonyomo a 4 years bia no ye ba betena ha ye be ka beautiful nonsense all the policies no ha na commodity man ba bebe midi ba no twai ko he kwa ho enipa dodo a apon adwuma egu kwa ho enika obi e che ba be ya adwuma no ba bi o ya adwuma no eso apon ba o munim se wadu fia na so wadu fia ko enipa egu kwa ho abind this are where you direct your energies obey your policy what my private sector bem cars aso wi ase ana
debi
dem be power adwuma what poku ase achi afi na okọ hweru be faka yen solve sapo na nipa honto no
berase
nipa honto no a yen nyina moto e
Solomon Owusu a national communication team member movement for change ana wote ne kano kwesi
I'm saying penny for kasa baby the kind say but no high cost of living in your memoir there. I would not be a hypocrite to say BBI okay we Ghana high nyama bo nko soro ye. I would admit say nyama bo ko soro because me am ti aban tofu o mame. I had the impression say aban titifu okupo mankrofobia me aban tofu okupo.
Wonya bi
Moment aban tofu okupoma me aban tofu okupoma ministers, deputies, any senior presidential staffers. And aban
adwuma wo ya ma ban
me party communicator. Aban tofu ma party communicator.
Some na mo aban ti wo ya adwuma.
There is a difference between say o party wa aban mu and say o wa aban mu. There is a very big difference between the two. So at least make sure the categories of persons are buying a tofu or more bangalo. It's you mean that buying salary be also. I'm not on any government salary. Me and me majuma. You know, I would admit say enyamabo ekoso kakra. But very important say you be recognize idea bako. You see you can near the say maybe a trim na ni boy say ni boy say you can brobo le man a pencil. Ebro send na e to ebro nya sa na e to ebro John Mahama penso enye sa na e to ebro president Akufo-Addo apenso mampani bi ka kire say oba ebro bo be kofo mark me so oboa. It is never true da be na hoti bi mpani sem say ade aye to ne 1 cedi obi ba ye ne swate ekofo mko 50 pesos and 30 pesos swate bi da mi gidi sense ntwere dwuma o ye ya che aketua na o gini 2016 mi gidi say the same aketua na gini ne 2024 say akọ nanim. That should tell you say we are say konanim. We are say fani na baby e konanim. Baby e ni wa ye tin fa. But aban ye dia onu so betima ye aboa say eniama bo be kofom. President Akufo-Addo ne MPP e ba aban mu in 2017. Ye hu say taxes pi wo hono ma NDC for you sure na hu here about 18 of them. They buy be use taxes ni near free as early as April 2017. NPP are led by President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia abolished 18 taxes implemented by the NDC. I don't think ye taxes ye free send be a Ghana for whom be high taxes they be 17.5% VAT on real estate. Okoto dan now buying job tax 17.5%. Ewo sikana de koto dan so 17.5% on VAT and NHI on selected imported medicines that are not produced locally. Ye 17.5% VAT on airline tickets. First now kautu kwa imini ya upu kumasi kopa kumasi yeni kumasi programs kwe ucha African World Passion nege kikangwa na utia tax 17.5% also. And I mean a whole lot of them, 18 of these taxes. And I buy a free because as at that time, as at that prevailing circumstance and material time, I buy who say sa taxes in the here say ye de be Ghana for I buy you free. But along the line, no, yes, in some bebre NAC we are see afanye ni na e pushy aban say aban ebeye enyama bia aban eye. Me ya Solomon e kasa no. Cancer or cancer bebre about 1D 1F. You see, sometimes let us be very honest to ourselves. And the issue of, say, the respected Honorable Alankojo Tremantin, I agree, he was the sector minister. But you see, the truth is that Minister Bia knew about my just a president and a cabinet man approval. And to be Bia Minister Bia, it is the vision of the president, not the vision of the minister. As a minister, you are a follower, and if you are a follower, you cannot implement your vision without the approval of your leader. When you are your host, can you implement or introduce a new program on Hot FM without the permission of your superiors? You cannot. And you know, the respected Honorable Alankojo Tremantin active here as a member of the New Patriotic Party, as a minister appointed by President Akufo-Addo, who was serving the President Akufo-Addo government and the MPP government. He was able to achieve it by virtue of the support and by virtue of the blessings he received from President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as vice president. Let us get that straight. 1D 1F a cabinet approval na dey adwuma. If you go to cabinet, na say trade and industry assemble ministers no be ekebi. Yeah, and say oh sports in Tikawanu to trade and industry assemble ma won kebi. That is why it's a cabinet meeting. It's a collective meeting. So what did America say? And you know, say biba and achievement biba, it is on the necks of every single member of cabinet or every single member of the party. say failure biba a cabinet 3 sunya. That is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is saying he admits the shortfalls of this government as a vice president, and he also accepts the achievement of this government as a vice president. And so the fact that he has said that the UPSA no, let us be honest. The UPSA, no, that is different. The UPSA engagement now or on in February, he said what I'm telling you.
And the drivers meeting.
And no, I mean I'll come there. You see, sometimes some of the issues, it is one thing to say one kasa. O kasa now part say me chantro. But he said what's what kind of way? Which means hey, you have not heard this.
Is it San or Kano?
San or Kano. He said it again at our manifesto launch. Say abai we okan ho bi. The akoye wa abai we mu ni ano ditum de nkoye ni auditum or accept responsibility. You bring about the driver's mate. Let us be very fair. I have told you, say, if you are a follower, you cannot implement your vision. You can only support or implement your vision if you have the blessings of the leader, of the president. Ghana head in Brand Juma. Go and read the constitution, the duties of the vice president. Before the Duma can be the exact word in chair. Constitution actually say the vice president shall perform such functions as may be directed to him by the president. That is what the law says. If you are a vice president, you cannot implement things you want to do on your own. So what did the American say? Ora Alan Kojo Trematin. No can people say what any home or so person ye nyom obe bia. What is obi di na tem? I know because say nyama no kano won't me nya na bibi. Any vision, any opinion, he is entitled to it. But what I'm saying is that what he did whilst he was a member of the party, a member of the government, he was able to do it by virtue of the fact say I need a born a chidom. Okay. Many anekasa no say about $500 million be man was a 500 million cedis. Or figure be scabby figure be
less than 500 million.
Oh, less than 500 million. So that should tell you say a buy no as one as with scab. Even if it is one CD. One F no here, and the whole point is that he didn't do it with his pocket money. It wasn't his private initiative. It was an initiative of the no, I want to clear that. This little heckling is not proper for us. It is Nyamano or Alan Kojo Tremati Niniano as a result of this government. Within the 7 years now, Honorable Alan Kaya Hono say Abani Choki failures be he was part of the failure. If we are sitting here today to insinuate say Abani a failure within the last years now. Tamana Alam Eka Abai will not a cabinet minister throughout from 2017 till time of resigning in 2024. Baby now, Abai will fail as a Nechita F1 no be a Kabiano. Respectfully, my humble opinion, Honorable Alan Kojo Tremati was part of those failures because he was a cabinet minister when the government was failing. If you are saying that the government was failing, now Alan was part of the sinking boat. And you couldn't say anything. Maybe a cabinet minister. He was a cabinet minister. Why didn't he come and tell the people of this country, say, I buy me failing, I mean, I buy me yarding, and me. But you waited for, if the ship has sunk, he waited for the ship to sink before coming in to say all sorts of things that he's saying. So those things, let us put it somewhere. Yeah. You see, drip project that ekoso ne napco ni nya government intervention policies. Minya ni bisa say enemrem Ghana ha one year adwuma ema yetua no 700 cedis. You see 700 cedis is better than staying at home and being unemployed. High cost of electricity to do business is better than no electricity. High cost of electricity is better than no electricity. Nobody can convince me to believe say no electricity is better than high cost of electricity. Yet you doom light to hot FMCC ana. How would you function? But say light no ho. That's at least ni boy was through. You can do business, commercialize your business, and at least pay for the high cost of electricity. Means a high cost of electricity. At the papa. But what I'm saying is, if you compare high cost of electricity, any doom no person of mental stability will choose doom or no electricity over high cost of electricity. And sometimes I agree. This is politics. I agree. We can say certain things, but no credit, no credit that hold no credit. Napko boy are sustaining over 100,000 Ghanaian youth enye napko na nkomu tifie within the last 4-5 years nka omu nyeske bia ensho mobotom. So 700 cities near the moment, it's a part of government intervention policies yeah, they saw youth na say under NDC omu implemented why
but your time na
just 30 seconds under NDC omu implemented why no mutua omu ka 350 Ghana cedis 350 Ghana cedis. Where were those who are now saying say napko nya the papa? I don't want criticize say NDC for tia why you for youth in agro processing, youth in deben, youth in deben sada any jida or more youth in training youth in various. Do you know how much they were paying? They were paying them 350 Ghana cedis. And so I would not say 350 Ghana cedis enya proper because me you go to even the commercial world therefore buying to chain.
But your 30 seconds na so.
Minimum private sector na among from here Juma was Sebe with the greatest of respect. Uko fuel stations and other places. Do you know how much they are being paid in the private sector? So sometimes you see, let's face the reality of the ground. 700 cedis is appreciable. Maybe you are by a napko nibi. So I'll not come and sit here and not make us a napko no enya the papa. It may interest you to know say or more criticizing napko no. Most of them
thank you so much.
Were beneficiaries of napko.
And napko for ebedi.
But you remember 2 minutes.
Napko for
2 minutes each now.
Ebedi question ho ya papa say 700 in any case. So now why if we
say better than 350 at John Mahama
and being unemployed, that was what I said.
No, but 350 crown at that time if you are doing comparative analysis 350 no that time cedi to the dollar you 4.2 crown that works out to about $83. Or multiply 83 by 17 cedis and it means that 350 then no is about 1,400 today. Short mass here, and a total waste of everybody. So no review about what it does. My grandma, my debian of vaca. Say, Ebio, Obi, me can't you say, or for the person or G credit you or Alanchamato ammonia. What prevents him from Zobaje? No, why I was a woman to me because only Bonia would D or the D or Alanchramante or the Trade and Industry Ministry. I will say today and tomorrow. Again.
So president now man appointment na sa di.
Na president said oni do no betwa ye bia. You see politically no to mean sakiala. They said the Akufo-Addo said that Ora Akufo person be president no on tarnichi. In fact no on support until so who say campaign ma ye cost start here we might bad check me ni yi around the fame. But Akufo couldn't have deprived him of appointment. Because political lobby abeka say what time ni Paul and the kra no on penkabum to us what in room. I don't think ma your friend say Akufo-Addo appointed Ora Lanchamate on penny but Alan so sir obi an go beka so on your appointment was no for the sake of this country. May side me was 7 years what them na nya ade na bibia na nya bia nsemone ntino bia ewonidi yete ye nyina ye show ha but there is a reason how the Kwame Obi what the possibility what the Peter na the Solomon say again here program send ye be identification purposes and unti odo Ora Lanchamate the Trade and Industry Ministry na share nsa wo ye
2 minutes
2 minutes abedi twato no ye yo mampani bia okrom ha the Jumedia also deny and Article 36 directive principle of state policy say Obama menu yeniaji when yaji wadanda ye team we me kwala no so Ora your friend say ba omiana no omo ye campaign say obetuma be your money ya bitumi twin ho say fa ne kodai ye wo ferry we ni so a eni se nkofafo be man wasi
better say abo
William
2 minutes
which my good younger brother. Sure, this is the letter Natoshi Sani for the drip project. And to be honest with you, and yes, it is because it is an MPP project. If it is an NDC project, the drip project is a wasted taxpayers' money.
Why?
And I will not at any time do drip project if you are a government properly mindful of the judicious use of scarce resources. Drip project, dripping what? What are you dripping?
You're dripping the money.
My brother, I don't know how much, sir. Common fund, you take the people's common fund, you go and buy drip. Okay, it's giving some to Bulsanov. They are the bear of Bulsanov. I'm from Bulsanov Municipal Assembly. The assemblies now, in question, operate. Cost of even fuel, they cannot. Drip project is operated by technical people. You have to pay them. Where is the money set aside to do this thing? It's a wasted project. Look, if Uncommon Discovery put my selective proper contractors, normally 170 million, they would have done better job. You wait, saying you wait and see this. They are going to waste out. They are going to rent them. They are going to auction them in future. It is an drip in there. Why would M people always go into such a thing? Why would you do that? Drip? What dripping? What? And Yemen make us you are sitting here, you wait and see the drip project. The assemblies cannot pay. They can't buy fuel. Many can and Siciano. The common fund they own the assemblies. The internal revenue of most of these assemblies just in the they don't get money.
Peanut.
But some money so best support to each assembly with 1 million Ghana cedis.
This project fuel alone. Secondly, you see, Boche. Yeah. Why in a senya? I will criticize some by West.
No, I haven't criticized it.
No, that's why. If we did
come closer.
Oh yes, son. No, would you compare? Say, would you compare Napkono? Look, my brother, like me, if that Napkono come, and sometimes I may die. I mean, look, the cost of Napkono, you know, when I into your mocha for 9 months, no, the value of the city continue to depreciate. As a 900, 700 compared to now, where is it ending? It has worsened the plight of these young people because they are only our hopes.
But see for mommy.
And so I had to say that one man is she said, "Man, no, she na man, no, she na hope." Now, baby, and she need no change. That is what you've done to the NABCO boys. That's why they are demonstrating. The NABCO, you could invest them in proper factories, proper skilled working jobs, and set them up. And I bet you they would have been better off.
But Napkufona, I'm told say somewhere last 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, platform so eco printing. I don't know, so could
you see, my brother, you see, it is as a result of the Napkufona now work customs now. One ya transition into custom officers into for a very long time now. Customs in Cheddar and Tom forms. Maybe who customs forms in the last 4 to 5 years because a napco phone woman and so but that is not to say nipa na benefited from napco near absorb you beer. But I'm just saying
creation of job, yeah. If the one factory had the capacity because it wasn't there to employ and absorb the youth, you have created the what do you call it, the factory, you've created the one village, one dam, and as a result people are getting employment and that is able to pay itself. You don't come and burden the taxpayers' money on payment on the payroll, increase it, and yet the revenue is being fizzled out. That is not creation of jobs. Right. And now, yes, Sana, you what you do is that now it becomes a problem to pay them living wages. Because at the end of the day, if we are supposed to be handed out the 200 become one. So we
have 6 more minutes to go. Ma yankwa manso ne ne yetie phones we din komo kakra na enti o ma dwinche 05744556 and 0208552440. Kofi ben wa haze na yemfa etie phones so adwinche kakra 0551744556 and 02.
Then how to go?
Hello. Hello, good evening. Went to me and so 0551744556 0208552440. Mobetimi afraba na yajo adwinche. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Macho di baby afrefia nyumre.
I'm pastor Mede Emmanuel me free agree.
Kasa.
Me pastor and I think that one of your panel I can say you have absorbed up good between missing your cassette and is that there have never been absorption of NAPCO training. Obia onye adwuma
design
mama NDC for an interest on him ba on the policy be like better commander na yen to abamo na NPP for there on ababe ndi omano emu agro ebi say what the NAPCO no one not be bia find employment ni say
yeah good evening sir
hello good evening
Bajodi ni baby Afrifi.
The friend